Thunderbird 4 in space? That's new. This episode gives a clear indication that this series will try and mix it up with fresh approaches, and the idea of Thunderbird 4 being deployed on another planet is most definitely fresh. It reminds me of when Thunderbirds 1, 2 and 4 travel to Venus to rescue Thunderbird 3 in a TV Century 21 comic strip called Solar Danger. Giving Alan responsibility of being in command of a commission was welcoming, as I feel this will allow the character to grow and give him some idea of what Scott and his father have had to do. To see the existence of alien life in this was different, especially when you compare it with the 1966 Thunderbirds Are a Go movie, where International Rescue assisted in Zero X's mission to Mars, where they encountered life on Mars with rock creatures that also shot lasers. And somewhere someone's putting in a Dr. Evil quote, with lasers! And here it's presented as very simple life, just going about through the ocean, minding its own business, as the Tracys and the Pendergasts watch on in awe before they had to make a break for it to Thunderbird 3. Like so many episodes before, the regular cast turn in decent performances along with this week's guest characters in Buddy and his wife. It should be noted that comedian Adam Hills, who played Buddy Pendergast in this week's episode, the character who has a prosthetic limb, also happens to have one in real life. And this was brought to my attention by one of my Twitter followers, Johan Serlo, at Axel. Thanks for that intel, buddy. That's real useful. Thank you. This is just great from start to finish. And to see an ice moon was just breathtaking, with the light bouncing off of the surface, and to seeing Thunderbird 4 having additions made to it just to pull this rescue mission off. The image of the submarine with the heat bore at the front kind of gave me an impression of what it would look like with elements of the Mole added to it. Because it pretty much echoed the launch of how the Mole would do, just raise up slightly an angle and then start burrowing down beneath the surface. So that was an inventive way. Even though it was within its 22-minute format for this week, I felt like they could have done more with this episode. Don't get me wrong, it was a great episode, but it left me wanting more. But that's the sign of a great storyteller, when they leave you wanting more. Until next mission, good night from the night.